Hello students, I, Shyam, welcome you all to Shyam English Institute. We will discuss in this session our third chapter named Deep Water of class 12th Flamingo textbook. The chapter has been authored by William O. Douglas. We'll discuss here the main points about the author, introduction of the chapter, explanation, new words, summary, and lastly, all important questions from examination point of view. First, about the author. William O. Douglas, born in 1898 and lived up to 1980, graduated first and then he taught for 2 years in a high school in Yakima. But he got tired of this job and pursued a legal career. He met Franklin D. Roosevelt and became his advisor. He was a leading advocate of individual rights and retired in 1975, serving the longest period as justice. Now, so for introduction of the chapter, we will see here. The following excerpt is taken from Of Men and Mountain by William O. Douglas, in which he narrates his own experience of drowning in water. In this chapter, he talks about the fear of water and thereafter he finally overcame it. The author reveals how he had feared water when he was 3 or 4 years old. At the time, his father had taken him to a beach in California. He was terrified at the sheer force of the waves that swept over the beach and knocked Douglas down. But he decided to overcome his fear. One day, he was sitting on the side of the pool, waiting others to come. Then a bigger boy came and tossed him up into the deep end of the pool. He went down endlessly to the bottom and then came up and finally went down a third time. He thought that his curtain of life had fallen. Whenever he saw and entered the water, terror would overpower him. With the help of an instructor, he learned swimming in the water. Piece by piece, the instructor built him a swimmer, very good swimmer. He was able to challenge terror and it flew away from him. It was the result of his courage, strong determination, hard toil, strong willpower, and desire to learn. If we adopt these virtues, we can reach the highest peak of life. Now, so far the explanation of this chapter is concerned, we will just see the first paragraph starting as, it had happened when I was 10 or 11 years old. I had decided to learn to swim. There was a pool at the YMCA in Yakima that offered exactly the opportunity. The Yakima River was treacherous. Mother continually warned against it and kept fresh in mind the details of each drowning in the river. But the YMCA pool was safe. It was only 2 or 3 feet deep in the shallow end, and while it was 9 feet deep at the other. The drop was gradual. I got a pair of water wings and went to the pool. I hated to walk naked into it and show my skinny legs, but I subdued my pride and did it. This is how the writer William Douglas decided to overcome his fear and learn swimming. Douglas takes a decision to swim during his childhood. Misadventure of throwing in a deep pool by a big bruiser of a boy, terror and 3 attempts to come over to surface. Then he engaged an instructor. He got training for 6 months. Terror still was there in his mind, but he overcame it and returned with complete victory. He challenged over. So what all he needed was the zeal, courage, confidence, hard toil, and a strong determination. And within a few, you can say, days of the time, he became one of the best swimmers one can just imagine. So this is how the chapter goes. The new words which one will encounter in this chapter are new words and expressions: treacherous, subdued my pride, flailed at the surface, fishing for land-locked salmon, misadventure, bobbed to the surface like a cork, curtain of life fell back and forth across the pool. Got tired of means got adjusted. Gradual means slowly. Screamed means cried. Curtain of life fell means living the hope. Back and forth means to and fro. Forth across the pool means crossing the pool on all sides. A big bruiser of a boy means a powerful boxer. Bob to the surface like a cork means floating like a cork on the floor. Suffocating means choking. Tinge means a slight color. Shallow means not deep. Bumping means bouncing. These are the main words which are new for you. You might learn it well and the usages of these words into your sentences. Then coming to the last point of this session is the important questions from the textbook. You can mark, that is on page number 29. How did Douglas overcome his fear of water? Second question, understanding the text. And the other important question is talking about the text. All we have to fear is fear itself. Have you ever had a fear that you have now overcome? Share your experience with your partner. So students, this is all about this chapter. What you do is, you just go through this chapter once completely, and if you are having any doubt anywhere, you may just ask me, message me or contact me. That doubt will be cleared. So the theme, the message of this chapter is the real life personal account of experiencing fear and the steps taken to overcome it. This is the theme. Sub-theme, you may say, psychological analysis of fear. And the message of this chapter is, with courage, determination and hard work, we can overcome our fear and do anything which we have planned and which has been put as our aim, goal in our life. So this is a very beautiful chapter titled Deep Water, and I hope you all understood it. And if anywhere you are stuck up with any doubt, you may just contact and give me those doubts, or if you understand the chapter well, that also let me know in the comment box. Thank you students. Thank you very much.